I find it ironic, comical even, that I uploaded a video last week cautioning you of these piece of shit fudsters who are telling you what to do with your money, and to be careful, because generally when people tell you what to do with your money, it's because they have something to benefit or gain from it. The important question that I posed in that video is, if somebody is telling you to sell something, why is that? Why do they want you to sell? Probably because there's somebody behind the scenes. They're just the face of it, but there's somebody behind the scenes who is going to buy it. They want you to sell it so that they can buy it. Now, this giant piece of shit, he's always been a piece of shit in my books. He's just so greasy. His courses suck. His advice sucks. He's sleazy. He's always trying to sell you something. And everything, basically all advice that he gives is because he's trying to gain something himself, selfishly from it. It's not to benefit you in any way, shape, or form. Meet Kevin, this big piece of shit. Almost a week later, there's these allegations that have been dug up that he is allegedly tied to an underwriter who is about to release these ETFs that basically short a bunch of meme plays. Very ironic, isn't it? Very ironic. Now, to be fair to this piece of shit, Meet Kevin, I'm going to be fair to him, even though he is a piece of shit. But to be fair, because that's how this country works, these are just allegations at this point. But the dirt is being dug up. Everything will come to light, as the saying goes, but the dirt's being dug up right now, and we are going to see what the truth is, because the truth will eventually come to light, and we will know the truth. I just find it very ironic that these allegations are being made. So the whole point of that video is just be very cautious. Be very, very cautious of people who are telling you what to do with your money, especially with your money, because usually they have something to gain from that. Now, that brings up another character in this play. And we talked about Matt Kors, the biggest piece of shit, in my opinion, in this whole movement. But we're going to just push him aside for now. We're going to talk about a different character. And this character is a man whose name rhymes with poo. I have been very critical of this man whose name rhymes with poo for a very long time. And I've warned you about him, actually, multiple times, a long time ago, because people like him, I think, are extremely dangerous. This is how they generally operate, is they get you to like them, because then you begin to trust them, and then you begin to believe them. And this guy, he hasn't specifically told you to buy or sell, so to speak. So to be fair to him, he hasn't specifically told you to buy or sell, but he has been consistently putting out a different and almost even more dangerous kind of FUD, because it's undercover FUD. And that is false expectations and reality. So he's been setting these bars for us, the community, for a long time, whether it's through price brackets or predictions that have never come true. The guy has never predicted anything. Remember back in March when him and his little posse of other sheeple were all pushing this whole March 3rd, and the squeeze happened March 3rd. Oh, it's happening in March. Oh, it's end of March. Oh, now it's, it's going to be later now. And they just keep kicking the can down the road. Well, the guy's never predicted anything. Right. And like I said, I think his type of FUD is even more dangerous because it's undercover, it's stealth mode FUD. Setting these expectations that never really come true. And it just kind of disappoints you, which then breaks your conviction. So it's like just slowly chipping away at your conviction, which is, like I said, an even more dangerous type of FUD. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I have a theory. Now, it is a theory, okay? So bear with me. It's a bit wild, but bear with me. So this guy, the man whose name rhymes with poo, you all know who he is. Let's be real. You all know who he is. People have been waking up, and they've been on to his bullshit. And if you just go into the comment sections, of his videos now, it used to be all, I love you, I love you, I love you. Now it's like, it's almost 50-50. There's people calling him out all the time, calling his bullshit. And there's still the fanboys and fangirls in there. I love you, I love you. But people are wise to this guy now. A lot of people are calling him out on his bullshit. So here's my theory. Right when Ape launched, this guy vanished off YouTube. A guy who uploads like 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day just completely vanishes at maybe arguably one of the most critical points in this play. Completely disappears. And I think that was all part of his plan, because then he pops up on another channel. The man whose name rhymes with poo pops up on a completely different channel. And what does he do on that channel? He builds this narrative that, oh, I was banned, and how suspicious and how crazy that I was banned the moment that Ape was launched. And here's my theory. It's all bullshit. He's trying to build back the trust. He's trying to make you believe that he's with you by saying that, he was banned by them. They banned him right when this ape launched, right at this critical point in the play. He was banned, supposedly by a video that he put out a year ago about the Rona. All of a sudden he's banned. I call total bullshit. So suspect. It's so suspect. I think he is doing that. He took advantage. He capitalized on this situation. He created this narrative. That this was all an accident and it was all done by them, so that you can begin to build trust with him, that he's with you. Now, call me crazy. What do you think? That's my theory. But I can see right through this guy. He is so full of shit. I'm so glad other people are waking up to it. I wish more people would, but that's just me. I can see right through this guy. He's just totally full of shit. And that's my theory on that. Let me know what you think. I'd be so curious. Because I think it's highly, highly suspect that all of a sudden, oh yeah, they banned me. No, dude. You've been compromised for a long time. You've been a shill for a long time. You've been a FUD king for a long time. And people are waking up. That's all I got. Let me know in the comments below.